The Eurovision final is this weekend, so here's some Eurovision facts to impress your friends at all those Eurovision parties. But before we get into it, let me know who you're rooting for this year in the comments. Sometimes a song doesn't need too many words, and this worked for Norway back in 1995 as they won Eurovision with their song Nocturne, and the song only contained 24 words. Pretty impressive if you ask me. What about the highest note ever sung at a Eurovision? Well, that was a B6 whistle sung in 2021 by the Israeli singer Eden Aline. That note was crazy high, I'm pretty sure my granny couldn't hear it. From high notes we moved to high positions. In 2004 Ruslana won Eurovision with record points at the time, and to celebrate Ukraine actually made her a member of parliament, and she also became an advisor to the Prime Minister. Okay, time to move on to a more controversial fact. Now, Eurovision always has some sort of a controversy, but the first major one happened back in 1957, when the two Danish singers Bert Wilk and Gustav Winkler kissed for 11 seconds at the end of their song. Strange how today that would barely even be a headline. Okay, moving on. Sometimes countries enter an artist who isn't from that country, and this has worked especially well for Luxembourg, who have won the Eurovision 5 times, and on each of those times they've won, the singer has not been from Luxembourg. 4 of them were French and 1 of them was Greek. Sometimes being young can be quite the hindrance, like trying to buy alcohol or being able to drive. However, winning Eurovision is not one of those hindrances, with the youngest ever winner being just 13 years old. Sandra Kim won it back in 1986 for Belgium and was just 13 at the time. What song has had the most points in a grand final? Well, it was Portugal with Salvador Sobral singing Amar Pelos Dois. It was an absolutely beautiful song, and it's the only time Portugal has ever won Eurovision. Speaking of winning Eurovision, the countries that have won Eurovision the most is Ireland and Sweden, who have both won it 7 times, although that may change this year with Sweden being the bookies' favourites. Anyway, there's just a few Eurovision facts you needed to know. Do you know any more Eurovision facts? Let us know some in the comments.